Good shot! Good shot! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A new forest, a new partner. Uzair's out of the list now. Got a new partner with me, Georgie. So George and I decided to come to this new forest. We wanted to take a bit of a break from deer and start looking for some forest which holds goats. I said ghosts. That too. Yeah, goats. So did a bit of research, digging around. It seems that this forest does hold goats. Check the species report, and there have been consistently goats taken here, and deer as well. So we have no pressure hunt. George has shot a deer. His freezer is almost full, so there's no pressure. He thought, let's just chase some goats. I needed some meat for myself. I have deer meat. I needed some goat meat. So starting with the basics, did a bit of online scouting, trying to look for some rocky outcrops and water, because it's gonna start. Although it's quite chilly right now, it might get cold. It'll be getting warmer during the day. So what I have noticed is during this time, the deer, goats, whatever, they would want to be close to the water sources. So that's what we are going to be targeting. We are going to be targeting more of the water sources, and also look for more shady areas rather than shaded areas rather than the more quite opposite to the winter, where we look for the areas, the faces that hit the sun first. So that's what we were doing this morning. We were just walking along the track, going back to basics of just looking if there is any sign, and then start making some patterns from there. Anyways, that's the plan. Let's see how it goes. Keep you posted. Not a very great start to the morning, but after a couple of hours of scouting around, we found only one deer poop, only one, and that too was probably days old. But that one deer poop got us to this really beautiful area. So you see there, there's a knob coming from there, and then the flat ground over here, and then it goes up again to another knob there. So it's a saddle, perfect for deer to move from one side of the face to the other side of the face of the valley, especially if there's a lot of temperature changes during the day. If they want to soak up the sun on one face, they take up the saddle and go straight on the other side of that face, on the shady side of the face. That's why saddles are very good areas if we want to sit and wait, because there'll be a lot of traveling around. But that's in general. But over here, I don't think there's a lot of deer movement around, because I haven't. If this was a saddle, and this is like a perfect habitat for deer. If there were a lot of deer here, then I would have seen the sign, but I am not seeing that. And that's the thing. There might be a deer here, but the density of deer might be low. But I want to look for spots that has high density of deer so that I am more successful whenever I come. Just don't want to leave it to chance. But anyways, we're still gonna keep looking. We're still gonna keep scouting and maybe check some other areas. And then we're gonna look for some goats as well. That was our main intention, but we kind of forgot about goats and we started chasing after deer. Anyways, it is what it is. It's a beautiful area. Beautiful. Alright. Been having the worst day. Just been walking and no sign at all. It's never happened with me before. It never happened with me like this. No sign at all whatsoever. And I've just been walking. It just feels weird. Anyway, sometimes it goes. It's just the name of the game. And we just had a quick nap for about half an hour or so. Yeah, I'm sorry, I might be sounding a bit bummed out, but that's how I feel right now. I'm sort of bummed out. I'm used to a lot of action happening, and if that doesn't happen, if I don't see deer, that's still fine. But it's at least, when I see sign, it keeps me interested. It keeps me going on, But that's fine. Let's see, inshallah. You know what they say. It just takes a moment to change the whole course of the hunt. So hopefully, I'm just waiting for that moment. Inshallah, let's go. Optimistic and onwards and upwards. See you then. See them. Let's go back on the road and try to close the gap. So, after a long stretch of dry run, we did come across a couple of fallow, but luck has it that they were while we were heading back to the car, that they were just crossing the road, and they were perfectly in range. Everything was perfect, but bad luck, as bad luck calls it, they were coming from the hunting side and going into the exclusion side, and they were in the middle of the road. Although we had a clear shot at them for like the longest time ever, but then we couldn't take a shot on the road, obviously, because of it's not permitted to shoot on the road. And then I was wishing that, hoping so badly that they turn around and head into the green zone, hunting zone, but they just walked off into the exclusion zone. Sometimes you just gotta be patient, and sometimes, in desperation, although we were so desperate, nothing since morning, we were so desperate that we could have taken the shot, but that's a safety hazard. It's a public road. You can't take the shot on public road. Once they're off on exclusion, they're off they're not allowed then. Anyways, we have a brand new start to the day, heading to another section, inshallah. Let's hope for the best. It's a bit chilly this morning, which is good, but then temperature's gonna go up later today, so we're gonna hit the water sources again. Anyways, I'll see you guys.
Strong you are. Here. So, did you see what I just did there? So go back to close guard. So you can switch armbar or to triangle. Just simply here. Okay? Yeah. That's a triangle. And
so what you're doing is a triangle.
yeah, and that's a choke. He tapped because he'll pass.
But then how does he get out of it? Can he get out of this triangle?
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna show me how to get out of it.
So here. So what I do is sometimes I twist here and I do this, look, here, grab, double, break.
Oh, true.
This here, up, break.
Yeah.
You see them? Here,
Fuck.
break. Here, now this is the worst one.
He's turning red.
Here,
No, that's not good.
here. He's used to it. He's what he does. Here, grab here, tomorrow here, and go that. And that breaks here.
100%
Okay.
bro. It's like no question.
Here, there's a break there.
Yeah.
But turn.
Oh,
This they don't know what this is. Yeah. We go here. Okay. So from here, I can lift this leg. Turn. Let's start the back.
oh,
And break his knee from here.
Yeah.
Okay. Got that?
That's so sick, man.
Alright.
I don't even know half of these moves.
So you question,
Yeah.
there's hundreds. So if you're in triangle, okay, from here,
Look who's back. The mad dog, the Sambar Slayer, the myth, the legend, the Sambar Stag. So it was there, and his mate, they just arrived last night. So we thought of just mixing it up and changing partners. Maybe that'll change some luck. Inshallah. Let's see. We're heading into that native section that has a creek running on the other side of it. So we're gonna climb up the gully and then walk along that river that borders into a private property, which seems like a very good transition for the deer to head into the private property. So we're about 2 hours away from the sunset. So we're gonna spend all our time here. Maybe in the end we might come out to class a bit, but we're only taking Uzairs 45-70. So that's only gonna be meant for close quarter shooting. So nothing more than 60-70 meters. So that's usually very exciting. So that's what we're gonna try today. Inshallah, let's hope we get onto something or get honked or whatever. Oh, while I'm talking, I can see a game trail right over there. Maybe we just head in over there. The wind's kind of acting up. It's coming on my face sometimes, coming behind me sometimes. It's kind of acting funny. We're gonna just let the wind settle and see where the wind is consistently flowing, and then we make our way into the native bush. All right, let's go in. Bismillah. That is such an obvious game trail. So heavily used. That was an exciting encounter with the Sambar. Man, these things get active during this time. No matter how many times you hear them, you never get used to their honks. It's so exciting when they honk. It felt like when I was whistling, when I was using the collar, it felt like the honk It's there, stag. You ready? This one, there. Look straight. Right now. Shot! Good shot! It just fell on its track. Oh, it's a stag, bro! It's a stag! Come here! Let's go there.
Okay, behind that bush.
Take another shot once you see.
Oh, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Okay.
Shoot the neck. Now take it. Take it slightly lower.
Bit lower. That hit him, isn't it? Okay, now I'm going to cut him.
Wait.
Yeah, just wait a bit on. Can you move the angle? I can't get you.
Oh wait. I'm just gonna come slightly behind it so that. Okay.
Make sure you put your foot on his antler to lock his head down. Yeah. He's gone. He's going now. I can see he goes. It's still there.
Come here, Georgie. Come here.
Ah, you're right.
His spine,
Yeah.
backstrap's gone because he was up like this, looking back.
Yeah.
He spined him nice, good shot. He wasn't going anywhere with that.
I knew it was a good spot, bro. You did everything correct. The right timing, the right windage. You know what I mean? They're here, hey.
All right, guys. Georgie has got this beautiful young stag. He's not a monster by any means, but in George's book, he's
it's a step up from what he's done before, mashallah. So inshallah next time he's gonna get a bigger stag. But then I really want to hear from you, George. How was this journey, like, since yesterday? How did we, get to this point of getting him?
Well, it's we didn't make a good start yesterday.
Yeah,
it was actually a terrible day.
A bad move.
In the day, we were tired, exhausted. We probably slept most of the time in the car, and it wasn't looking good. So I was, to be honest, I was quite embarrassed.
Not a single footprint, not a single sign the whole day, and we were just like, oh man, like this is not going well.
I'm going a fat chance Haroon's going to invite me for a hunt next time after that. And then so we sighted some fallow in the evening, which was okay. It lifted our mood.
Yeah, but it was a good call that we didn't take that shot.
Yeah,
because they were on the road, they were heading into the exclusion zone. So I think it was a good call not taking that shot for a bigger price.
Yeah.
A small sacrifice for a bigger price.
So we made an early start. We woke up 4. We headed out here about 5ish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
About 5ish. We parked up probably about a K from this spot, and we thought, you know what, we're gonna hike this creek. We'll spend the day in here. It's a few Ks, and then it goes into the thick. So we're going to go into the thick later on in the day, and have a look, see if we can find them in there. And yeah, we're just on the hill up there, and Haroon says, look, stop, Sambar. So I pulled up my rifle, I had a look, and there was a beautiful hind right in front of me. So I was aiming, ready to take the shot, and Haroon pulls me, and I'm trying to resist him pulling me, and he pulls me.
Bro,
and I'm saying, brother, what are you...
I'm a second away from shooting you.
I said, brother, what are you doing? I'm gonna lose this opportunity. He's pulling me. He's going, no, there's a stag there. And I turned my rifle scope, about 10 meters to the right, and there you go. He was staring at us. We were staring at him, and then bang.
And he was staring at us.
And we dropped him, and I think you've got the footage, haven't you?
I've got the footage, and then the way he's standing at an angle, up, facing up and looking back towards us. So I think the perfect shot at that point was you just spined him. So that's a good shot in my book. You spined him, and then we came close to him and finished him off with a good shot on the neck. So you're gonna get a lot of meat out of this guy. Nothing will be wasted, inshallah. Nothing will be wasted. We're gonna get the road's not far away from here. We're gonna try and get the car close by, and then take this bad boy back to camp, and celebrations begin.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, bro.
Alhamdulillah, brother.
Alhamdulillah. It's really been a journey for you, man. Like I am really thrilled. The first Sambar that you shot was with Uzair. I was over the moon, but then this one where you have done it with me, over the universe, I can say. I wouldn't be happy for myself as much as I'm happy for you that you've been chasing I know how much hard work that you've put into chasing the Sambar. You've shot hundreds of reds and fallow, but you've never got a Sambar. But then chasing them is something else, right? They're addictive.
They're a really clever animal. Like, mashallah, I'm so surprised how smart they are. They are not easy to get.
Yeah, they are.
And as I can say, I can't put my gratitude in words. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
Shed a few tears here and there, but
right.
we did it.
Alhamdulillah. All right. The hard part begins now. Easy part was done.
Yeah.
The hard part begins. All right, then. Bismillah.